We're back. We've been gone a while, but we're back. First trip of the year. We're at Expo Adventure Appalachia for the Overland project is putting this on.
At the Ace Adventure Resort in Oak Hill, West Virginia.
Yep, that's right.
We are in the new River Gorge National Park. It's America's newest national park. It focuses its attention on the new river, mostly the whitewater rafting. It's where it got its recognition from. But what I find the most intriguing about the new river is that it's the second oldest river in the world, only to the Nile. And can I get someone to roger up to me every now and then just to make sure this radio is still working? Good. Can I get a copy?
Roger there, Jerry. You're blowing smoke, brother.
Well, man, that's all I do all day.
We're misfiring.
Yeah.
But we're currently on a ride with Jerry Bain, if you haven't figured that out by now. He's showing some of the content creators that were invited to the event, some of the area here.
All right, guys.
That's Jerry.
All right, guys. This is the road. This 41 drops into the new river, and it looks like this all the way to the bottom. So if you're big and heavy like me, mind your brakes. And we are officially entering the new River Gorge National Park and Preserve.
America's newest national park.
I was getting ready to ask, when did they make it a national park?
It ain't been but just a little bit ago.
Alright, there's a sign right there that talks about the Army camp. The cool thing about the Army camp is during World War I and World War II, the ground over there was similar to what it was in Europe. So for both of those wars, they trained tank crews over at the Army camp.
Road. I just kind of looked to see if this was an old county road or an actual Forest Service road.
Okay, so right here on the left, guys, as you top the hill on the left, there's no road that cuts back there. That's the old McKendree Hospital. Again, back in the 1900s, 1800s, 1900s, believe it or not, this was the main thoroughfare through the new River Gorge. Probably up through the 30s. This would have been your main road. And again, there's not much left of the hospitals. If you go online, and if you get a chance this evening or this afternoon, and you want to look up McKendree Hospital, there's a lot of cool pics of it. These stairs are still there, as well as several of the outbuildings, and the stairs are massive. I always like to say to people, there's going to be a couple of real narrow places through here. There's going to be quite a few of them. So I always say, passenger, enjoy the view, and driver, mind your line. Had a guy almost go over the hill one day, looking at the scenery.
That was for you.
I knew you were going to say
We had to back him up. the top of the mountain before we dropped down into where the town actually was. Coal is a big deal here. Most of the coal that came out of the New River made its way to Pittsburgh, and it was used to make steel. So they had to have a very special kind of coal, and it had to be very pure. Now, all coal has impurities, so they would put it into a coke oven. And what a coke oven is, it's just a dome-shaped oven, and they would put the coal in it, and they would burn the coal at a lower temperature to burn off the impurities, but not the coal itself. They would load it into coal trains, and they would ship it to Pittsburgh or anywhere else that was trying to make steel. There is one of the one of the later coal companies and coal towns to come along, and it had a lot of features that the coal mines or the coal towns before it didn't have. They got smart when they built Thayer. They wanted a very specific type of worker, and they wanted a very hard worker. So Thayer Coal Company, they offered houses that actually had some amenities. They were considerably bigger than any of the other coal houses in the region. So for families, they had a much nicer home to live in. We're going to drive right between two of those homes that still stand. So they also built a big hall, and they had pool tables in it, and that's also in that big building is where all the single workers lived. But for the first time in Appalachian coal history, a town was built with some entertainment in mind or morale for the workers. I think that's an awesome story, and it's why I like to show people this little town. We do have to cross the railroad track, so let's hope that coal train's already passed.
I hear it.
Yep, I can hear the horn.
Yeah.
Alright guys, this is a cool little crossover. If you look to your right, you're going to see a waterfall.
uphill.
She pushed me over the edge and left.
That's what I heard. She was going to shove you over the hill.
Every coal company had their own coke ovens, but Stonecliff had the only coke ovens in the world that the train tracks ran on top of the ovens instead of beside them. So we're going to drive by, and we're real slow enough you'll be able to see them on the left, but you're definitely going to want to pin them. But these are coke ovens and made into the hillside, and the train track was on top, and the old train tracks are still there. If you go online and you search, history of Stonecliff, West Virginia, a lot of pictures of it. There's a picture, an old picture of a guy on top with a horse-drawn cart on top of these coke ovens. Stonecliff Campground. It is dispersed camping. There's not a lot of it, and it is walk-in. However, they've got an awesome beach. If you look right there, you can see the beach. They do use that to put boats and stuff in. But if you get down there, go down and get some cool pics. They got some facilities there, but definitely put that on the map. Just a couple of miles out of Thurman. What I want to talk about real quick though is Dun Glen. Dun Glen is the town we're going to run into right before we turn right to Thurman. Dun Glen had a massive hotel on it, and that massive hotel is where all the body stuff happened in this part of the state. So on one side you got Thurman, and the guy who was in charge of Thurman, he didn't really want alcohol or anything. So the Dun Glen Hotel was built on the opposite side, and they had everything that was important in that point in time, drinking and womenizing and that kind of thing. So the building's not there anymore. However, when you get over to Thurman, there's going to be pictures of it, and you'll be able to see the old hotel. The Thurman storefronts all have pictures, historical pictures in them. There's also the old depot that's been redone. But the claim to fame for the Dun Glen Hotel was a poker game. And the poker game started, and that poker game went non-stop for 7 years. The Dun Glen burned down, as all of those types of establishments did. This is the best kept secret in West Virginia, is this trail right here. It crosses and goes into the woods right before you get to the bridge. Runs out along this road, out along the ridge, and it goes to a town called Red Ash. Red Ash is an old ghost town, but it's nothing but the rocks of what's left of the buildings. And it's one of my favorites. There's also old train tracks buried from 100 years ago. But this is Thurman, West Virginia. The depot is here on the right. It is still an active depot. The Amtrak comes through here every day. As we come back off the bridge here, if you notice there's a road going up the hill. If you ever want to do the Bury Mountain Run, it takes you about an hour and 45 minutes of dirt. Takes you over to Babcock State Park. If you ever want to do that, that's your entrance right there. Here on the right where the blocks are, right before you get to Main Street, that was where your big hotel was. But of course, like all the other hotels of its time, it burned down. Directly in front of us in the big concrete structure, that's back in the day, that's where they loaded the coal. It was a newer version of a coal tipple.
C&O Railroad, 1922. Built by Fairbank Morse, Chicago. It's huge. Thurman Town Hall. That's what it says on the sign. Kind of a neat place. I'd come back.
Yeah. Town of Thurman.
Town of Thurman, 5 people. Rode out to Conch Overlook. They're having the Artemis Rally award ceremony here in a little bit, and we're going to check out the Overlook first. Nice, beautiful big deck. Yep, it's beautiful. The train on tracks down there.
Mm-hmm. Is that?
That's Thurman. That's where we was just at.
That looks like, yeah.
That's Thurman.
It is.
That's the bridge we came across.
Yes, and then that's that
train, the old train station there.
Yep. Neat.
Yeah. Okay. So this is a new one on me. They got this big, nice new deck there. And I've never seen anything like this. They put up this wall and it says carve here. So you can carve your initials into it, graffiti on it, and that's what it's for, instead of messing up their new deck. Never seen anything like that. Pretty cool.
Pretty good sign.
It's a pretty good idea.
Hey, I want to give a special shout out to all the ladies of Artemis that competed this year. Yeah. Well, without further ado, we'll get into the award. Coming in third place with 55,862 points is Team 660. Yep. Team 605. First
Before we go in and start looking around at the vendors, we're going to mosey on through the camps here and look at some of the rigs and show you. Wow.
That's a nice one.
Good looking CJ7. Care to tell us about your truck a little bit?
Be glad to. It's a 22 pile wagon. I've done all the work, wiring everything on it myself. Running factory suspension, 37-inch tires, 18-inch offset wheels, so they won't run. Yes, the fuel mileage ain't the best. You want a fuel mile free.
That's
Yes,
right.
that's right.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Howdy.
All right, how you guys?
Good.
Good,
How are you?
Doing good.
Nice looking little TJ.
Thank you, sir.
We bought one of them brand new in 1998.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Little 4-cylinder. That was a bad mistake buying a 4-cylinder.
Coming up this mountain, I've come from South Carolina, so I wouldn't have never made it. I didn't think I was going to make it in this 6-cylinder.
Brings back memories.
Yeah.
Nice talking to you.
Nice meeting you guys.
Got it set up good.
Yeah. Off-road ruse.
Off-road ruse.
That's what it says.
That's what it says. Ain't it?
That's cute.
Off-road ruse. I like it.
Old Bronco.
Hey man, 2 old Broncos.
Yeah. And new Bronco.
And a new Bronco.
A lot of people from North Carolina here.
Yep. Gotta love the old Broncos.
Yep. You used to have one.
Bronco 2, I didn't have one of them.
Oh, well, no.
That's nice. We was walking through the campground here when we noticed a unique looking camper shell on the back of this Gladiator, and he's going to tell us about it.
Yeah, so this is a Moonlander X from a company called Radica Products. They're out in Colorado. Cool thing about it is when I get to camp, I have nothing that I need to do to set up, right? I run it in couch mode most of the time. That panel will actually slide forward and makes it into a full bed.
So weight-wise,
Yeah, it's about like 380 pounds. It's all aluminum construction, so it's aluminum tubing, aluminum skin, marine grade carpet, insulation in there, so it keeps it nice and light.
nice Gladiator with an AU cab canopy camper on it. That's that clean JK.
Yes, it is.
And now I'm here with Bruce, and he's going to tell us about his Grand Cherokee Laredo.
It's a 97 V8 318 stock from factory. Started with a 4-inch lift, ended with a 7-inch lift. Now I'm 33s, still a work in progress. I put hood vents in.
What kind of rooftop tent are you running?
Inspired Overland.
I really like your quarter panel
And
armor.
that, believe it or not, that saved me 2 weeks ago.
I guarantee
Because I
it.
would not have that glass right now,
Yep.
as you can plainly see.
Yeah, I guarantee it.
I put it in the bank.
That's kind of unique.
Oh, the A-pillar support?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, that actually helps.
Got a Curry anti-rock sway
Yep.
bar.
And I'm actually thinking about upgrading to the sway lock. Just to get better road manners.
Well, I like it. I like it a lot. I'm a sucker for the old turd boxes, as I call them. Well, thank you for taking time to talk with us,
You're welcome, sir.
and keep it running.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it running. This campground is huge back here. I didn't realize actually how many spots was here.
And the reason they call it an adventure resort is because you can do zip lining, whitewater rafting,
Yep.
all kinds of different activities.
They've got a big, crazy obstacle course down at the bottom of the hill. I'll try to get a shot of that later.
Yeah, we've never been here, but we've always wanted to.
Is that not just awesome? And the patina has been clear coated. Sorry about the noise, but there's some kid riding a little mini bike all over the place here. Old flat fender. 2023 Ultimate Adventure. Old school spider lock wheels.
XJ.
And the old XJ. I see the owner, he's just ran off, so I ain't gonna get to talk to him. Old XJs are getting hard to find. So I'm here with Rafe, and he has a very great looking Inuit Grenadier. And those of you that have never seen one, here's your chance to check one out.
So hi everyone. Yep, as he mentioned, this is my 2024 Ineos Grenadier. You know, coming from the Jeeping world, I wanted to build something more for overlanding. Still have the stock winch system on there, but added some, you know, aftermarket lights. Added a Alucab Gen 3 rooftop tent with the awning and a shower cube system. Upgraded the ladder system to fit a jug in here and be able to mount my ARB jack. I went with the GP Factor table, where I do a lot of my cooking.
Yeah, that's nice.
I actually worked with them and did got the buzz box here. I keep a lot of my gear. But yeah, I did bison gear setup inside here. Nothing too crazy. I did go with a Blue Yeti power system and multi-cooler fridge.
Blue Yeti's got an incredible lineup.
Yeah.
Their products are phenomenal.
They've been pretty good. You know, I think it's once you're building these vehicles out, sometimes you have to stick with one ecosystem when you start trying to piece the different pieces together.
Yeah.
But you know, have my little, all the kitchen items all in here. I just jimmy rigged some stuff in here. Actually worked with different tailors and shoe companies to get somebody to be able to mount and sew this stuff on here.
Right.
So it allows me just to kind of
that's perfect.
Utilize it. But yeah, nothing too crazy.
So are you? I see you're running the Blue Yeti Charger 1.
I am. It's been working great. It allows me to recharge this system really in 2 hours.
Yeah, we're running the Blue Yeti Charger 1 in our vehicle as well.
INEOS has 3 of these different auxiliary ports, all run into one auxiliary switch.
Right.
So I have my 2 lights and the power to my tent all running off one auxiliary switch. So that was an issue when I was trying to power just the tent. It was turning on these lights. I worked with David at Design Build Go. He was able to outfit my pod lights with switches, dimmer switches.
Switch right on the side.
On either one, so I can turn one on independently from each other. This was a new addition here. And of course, I didn't bring it and I regret it, but I used the mounting company, but I have a diesel heater that mounts right in here. For us vertically challenged people,
you got to drop down
this
steps.
was a must for me. You know, not only is it a rock slider, but it does the trick, you know, for me able to open up my shower cube.
I absolutely love the interior of these.
No, I appreciate it, yeah. It's
I'm a Jeep guy through and through, but I would own one of these in a heartbeat.
The only other thing I've done is honestly the Unavi camera system gives me a 360 camera degree kind of capabilities, especially when you're wheeling by yourself.
Little cameras built in the mirrors.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
But yeah, I mean, it's very, you know, I built it for overlanding. I haven't done anything too crazy. I did add some Fox 2.5 suspension and skid plates and just heavier payload springs just because of the weight.
Right. Well, sir,
pleasure.
I thank you for letting me walk around and take a look at your vehicle. It's awesome. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
So I was coming over to talk to him about the INEOS Grenadier, and as I was talking to him, 4 more of them pulled up. So here's where Creators Village begins. You got several creators here.
Papa and Grandma Adventures.
Yep. So we're here at the expo and we're going around talking to other creators, and here is Papa and Grandma's Adventures. You want to tell us about your social media channels and a little bit about yourself?
Sure. We're on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. We go out and do kind of documentary style trail beginning to end adventures and everything, so that way people can see what the trails actually look like from start to finish, and
all the mishaps in between.
Yeah.
We don't leave anything out. If we get stuck, it's on there. If it takes 25 minutes to get us out, it's on there.
So where are y'all based out of?
Out of Ohio, Northeast Ohio.
Okay. So all you people that want to know about Ohio, there you go.
Journey Beyond Overland.
All right, we found some more content creators here at the event, and we're going to let them introduce themselves.
Hello, I'm Chris.
And I'm Bill.
And we are Journey Beyond Overland. What else do you want to talk about?
We're based up in Northeast Ohio.
Yeah, we are on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. Primarily what we do is YouTube. We love to do adventure videos on trails we drive, try to encourage everybody else to get out there. It doesn't matter how inexpensive a budget you've got or how big a budget you've got, just go out and do something that you want to do.
Yep.
So that's what we're all about.
All right. I've seen some of your all's videos down on the Daniel Boone Backcountry Byway, and that's our neck of the woods, and we love going there. So hopefully soon we can collaborate with you guys.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look forward to it.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Absolutely.
it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Morrison's Outdoor Adventures.
Yeah. Old man, old truck. All right, we found another content creator here at the event. His name is Phil, and he's going to tell us about himself.
I'm Phil. All my social media is under Old Man, Old Truck. And most of my content is around me and my travels in my 1999 Toyota Tacoma. I bought it new in 1999, and I'm the only driver it's ever known. And my faithful sidekick, the squirrel, travels everywhere with me. His name's Number One, and we just love to get out there and find the adventure wherever it's at.
How many miles is on your old truck?
308,000.
308,000. Something unique, he still got the original window sticker.
Yes, I do. The only piece of equipment that has failed on the truck is the alternator.
That's amazing.
And everything else is still original.
And it's clean.
She's been a good one. We've been to every state except Hawaii and every Canadian province and territory except for Nunavut.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, you've been all over the place.
Yeah.
Where can everybody find you on social media?
Old Man, Old Truck, just across Instagram. That's my primary. I'm more on Instagram than anywhere.
Right.
I do YouTube and Facebook as well.
Nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you.
RTR Overland FJ on Instagram. Sharp Crosstrek. There's Jerry Bain.
What's going on, boss man?
What's up, buddy? Jerry Bain's famous boogie van. Jerry built all this on the back by himself. Jerry's pretty talented. So they've got a bunch of, I don't know if you can see it or not, they've got a bunch of snacks for us in here and water.
Thank you. Very nice.
Thank you, Old Dominion. I'm here with James with Whiskey City Overland. He's going to show us a pretty snazzy little camp kitchen he's got.
Yeah, this is the Chuck Box. I kind of ran into the designer and the owner on a trip in the Daniel Boone Backcountry Byway, and I was like, that thing is awesome. I got to have it. Basically, you have the small box, and it folds out into a full kitchen. So you reach down, there's a little tab right here that you pull. When you lift it up, it pops out the first leg, pop out the second one, and then just kind of push the box in. And then you pull out your wings like that. Open your top. And then it's got a shelf in here that's adjustable depending on which stove you have. I like this GSI Pinnacle because it's like a giant laptop. So it gives me the most space in the Chuck Box. Inside it, it's got a couple of drawers, and you can just put all your cooking utensils in there. And then on the bottom one, it's a lot deeper. And then in the bottom, I got a little room for a silicone oven mitt, my cutting board, which kind of fits right here. And then I got this cast iron griddle, which fits in here perfectly, but it probably weighs as much as the box itself. You can get the accessory kit, and these just kind of like plop on the outside. You got a cup holder, you got a little utensil holder to hold your spatula.
Well, that's cool.
And then you can take this, put it on the side, and take like a Walmart bag and just kind of hook it on there. And when you're chopping your vegetables, you can just swipe everything right into the garbage bag I love it, man.
Well, that's pretty snazzy.
QR code on the side here. This one, I got a deal. I think it's 15% off or 10% off, one of the two. I'm on YouTube, Whiskey City Overland, Instagram, and TikTok as Whiskey City Overland. I haven't gotten around to making the Facebook page yet, but go check it out. I mean, I'm in Kentucky as well, northern Kentucky, so we do a lot of Daniel Boone, but we're kind of branching out. I'll be working on a video from the Virginia Adventure Trail, which was just amazing, beautiful.
Thank you for talking to us.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
No problem. Good to see you.
You got a cool
guys.
product there.
Thanks.
How's it going?
Good, how are y'all?
How are you?
Doing well. Is that the backcountry byway?
Yeah.
Nice. How's it going? I'm Cameron.
Nice to meet you, Cameron. I'm Will. This is my wife, Christy.
Hi, Christy.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Who are you guys?
We're from Eastern Kentucky.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
Trail Forge as a whole is focused on partnering with content creators to give y'all a place to put all those adventures you're going on, all the people who are commenting, oh, how do I do this? Right, we want to give you a place to package and sell those adventures so people can go and experience.
Yeah, he's got all the goodies. Tactical baby gear. Don't look like nobody's here. They got a bunch of cool stuff. If you got little ones.
Hey guys, I'm Matt Brody from Simply Must Go. We're a YouTube channel focused primarily on Jeep content and overlanding, so we do a lot of overlanding trips in the Southeast. I also have two older YJs that we've built. One turned into a Jurassic Park replica, so it's a screen-accurate Jeep from Jurassic Park. The other is a 93 YJ that we did an LS swap in, made it big. That's kind of the real trail beater kind of rig, but most of our adventures happen in Southlander, which is my 2018 JKU, and it's the one that we do most of the things, including rolling it into mud puddles and breaking it for a long time and having to fix it. But she's finally back. I'm happy. We're going to do a lot of adventures this year, so come find me at Simply Must Go on YouTube.
These are good socks. I have several pair.
Yeah, I know you do.
Everything you need for your beard.
Everything you need for your beard.
I wish I could pull off that straw.
Didn't he wear one, Dave? Oh, we all wear them.
Well, it's always exciting to have more trails opening.
Yes. Yes, it is.
As long as people respect it and behave so that they don't get closed.
Yeah.
Because that happens way too often.
And then you got the back roads of Appalachia that's tremendously helping our area.
Yeah. So it's good. There's obviously a lot of dollars created by recreational use in community.
We know that.
Yeah.
It's getting those.
Yeah.
Those that be.
Yeah. Because when those that get it then need to, whether it's county or state or wherever the money goes to, and businesses, but the county and states at least, to be able to use that funding to help tread lightly, keep those places in good running order and educate people and so forth.
So that's a wrap for the 2026 Expo Adventure Appalachia, sponsored by and put on by the overlandproject.com. John Eller, I want to thank him from the bottom of my heart for inviting us out, and Jerry Bain is hosting the content creators this weekend. We had a great time.
Yes, we did.
And hopefully this event just grows bigger and better every year. So it's something we really need in this particular niche of West Virginia, of the Appalachians. We really need this kind of support here for the activities that overlanders and off-roaders do in the area. So we appreciate John Eller and the Overland Project for coming out and putting this on, and we'll definitely be back, and you need to come out and check it out. So until next time, love you, mean it.
Bye.